Nearly 3,000 people in Connecticut were homeless in 2020, according to the Connecticut Coalition to End Homelessness. Beat and her husband Kyle joined that list in February when they could no longer pay rent and were evicted from their Bristol apartment.
Brent and Sarah, advocates say there are several factors, but lingering effects of the pandemic and increasing rents are among some of the biggest reasons why homelessness is increasing. On a single night in January, 3,015 people in Connecticut were without a home, a nearly 3% increase from the previous year, marking 2 years in a row that the amount of people experiencing homelessness has gone up.
Brent, according to the state, there are around 168,000 veterans across Connecticut, more than 31,000 of them facing housing issues. That's about 19% of the state's veterans. And the city says this new federal funding will help some of these residents get a roof over their heads.
Hi, Ann and Darren. Good evening, everyone from the Hartford Newsroom. Hundreds of formerly homeless veterans here in Connecticut are now in permanent housing, or at least in temporary housing.
Homelessness is more than a roof over your head.
To have a home is to have stability. But according to the Connecticut Coalition to End Homelessness, there are more than 3,000 individuals, including 500 children, who don't have a home.
Homelessness is a problem that often gets associated with urban areas, but ask those on the front lines of battling homelessness, and they'll tell you this is a statewide issue.
The Connecticut Coalition to End Homelessness says the point-in-time count is a federally mandated annual survey of how many people are experiencing homelessness in one night at the beginning of the year.
Many people in the state, homelessness is a new reality since the pandemic began, with shelters filling up to capacity quicker due to social distancing requirements.
Sarah Fox, the CEO of CCEH, was once homeless herself and knows all too well the struggles it comes with.
Together, we can make sure that every child, every mom, every grandparent, every family member can come home and have a safe, stable place to live across the state.
We are at full capacity, as we always are, 130 men on any given day.
Marilyn Rossetti is the president and CEO of Open Hearth, a homeless shelter for men located on Charter Oak Avenue in Hartford.
We really focus on recovery, and I always say drugs, alcohol, life, and return to employment, because that's really the key back from homelessness.
Thursday, the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development awarded more than $25 million nationwide for public housing assistance, nearly 300,000 of that coming here to Hartford to fund 25 housing vouchers for veterans.
Governor Malloy, the U.S. Secretary of Veterans Affairs, and members of the congressional delegation visited with veterans at the Victory Gardens Veterans Housing Complex near the VA hospital in Newington, touting a major breakthrough.
We are the first state in the nation to end chronic homelessness amongst veterans.
We are a better, stronger state if people and families are housed in every community across the state.